am recording. Whenever you're recording, I am good. Whenever you're recording, whenever you're recording, whenever you're recording, I am good.
Extreme.
Nice.
Hey.
Welcome back to Extreme, y'all.
It's a podcast where we play through video game music.
What the hell was that?
I don't know. I think I was going to say something, and then I failed.
Well done. My name is Zach.
My name is Joey.
And like you said, this is where we play through video game soundtracks and where we have decided to try a new take on this episode.
Mm-hmm.
Where we have both drank coffee before the episode. So hopefully we get a little more amped up.
Yeah, maybe, it'll be super, cool and, stuff.
Yeah, maybe it'll be super cool or really crazy explosive. That was my brain exploding. I'm sorry, guys, can't do the rest of the episode. Brain is on the wall.
All right, it's up to me.
So you got this. Go.
Hello, everybody.
I like it. You're bringing a good energy to it. But we're going to see. We wanted to see. We feel like a lot of our past episodes have been a little low-key because it's late at night.
Yeah.
And we know we're both tired. We work all day.
Work all day.
We don't
sleep
work all
night.
night. We do sleep all night.
But normal kind of stuff.
Yeah, like people who, work 9 to 5 jobs. We work all day, we sleep all night. But we wanted to try and give you our best selves on these episodes, and we'll see if we actually end up getting sleep after this. But hopefully this will be for good podcasting.
Yeah.
All right. So, enough about our preamble. Let's talk a little bit about what we did on the previous episode.
Yeah. So we started the Doppler levels, the stages.
That we did.
In Doppeltown.
In Doppeltown. We ended up diving into the well that was created after the hole exploded in the ground into Doppeltown.
And we turned gold.
And we turned gold. We turned hyper gold.
Hyper gold. Go!
What else did we do? I think that was about it, right? We fought Bit and Bite, and you fought someone else.
Yeah, we did the revisits also before that.
That we did.
Yeah. But yeah.
And that's about it. All right.
Now on to stage 2, I guess.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go into stage 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm talking to Butthead from Beavis and Butthead. Hey. Yeah, we're gonna go to Doppler stage 2. Wait, I forgot which one was Butthead and which one was Beavis.
I don't know which is which.
I think Beavis was the one Beavis was the one I think who did and Butthead was Hey Butthead. Oh no.
Yeah,
Hey Beavis.
Hey Beavis.
Hey Beavis.
You wanna get some chicks?
Oh man.
We should do a podcast about that.
The Beavis and Butthead cast.
If they have a video game.
I think most of those 90s sitcoms have at least one game under their belt.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe we'll do that.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe not, if I'm being honest, but whatever. You know what? It's nice to dream.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Doppler, stage 2.
Doppler, stage 2.
Let's go into this.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Ah! Welcome back to the Extreme.
Hey guys.
How are we doing? And by we, I
are
mean
doing-
you, Joey. Specifically you.
Oh, just me?
Just
wow,
you.
Pressure.
I know. Tell me about how everything is doing.
Again. Good.
Oh my god, I think Joey turned into a dog. Shit. We gave him too much coffee.
I just have to pant a lot to like. I don't know why. Why did? It's too.
As you
'cause it's
do.
hot out.
I know, as you do. Whenever I get too hot, I pant, and then my fiance is just very confused and kind of takes a couple steps away from me. But she's like, yo, you do your thing, okay? You pant over there. You pant.
Yeah. You do what you love.
And then I actually just wear a pair of pants on my head because I'm panting so hard.
Oh man, that was okay.
Oh, good God. That was bad. Okay,
All right.
Doppler stage
Yeah.
2.
Stage 2.
Let's talk a
Pretty
little bit about
cool.
this. So, I'm getting flashbacks, Joey. Getting flashbacks to Mega Man X2.
I get that.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In that it's the exact same music
Yeah.
as the
it's
first
like this-
stage.
pretty much just a continuation of stage 1, I guess.
Yeah, it's like they just decided to literally copy what X2 did, and it's like, fuck it, we got away with it the first time, let's do it again.
Yeah.
And I mean, again, same thing, that music's still fine, but like, come on guys, it comes off as lazy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be shitting on the music. But I mean, X1 did separate themes, why can't X2 and X3?
Right?
Anyway,
Yeah.
let's keep moving on.
All right. So
So, before
some
we...
enemies that we've seen before.
Yeah, there's, like, I've actually stopped keeping track of enemies because they've all been the same.
Yeah.
There's no more really notable enemies aside from the mini-bosses and bosses. And
Yeah.
we're going to talk about those.
Well, we will.
But what we want to talk about quickly before I actually get into this, the background. Thank you again, background artist, for being the best. And making this background look super cool
Yeah.
with the active lightning storm going on in the background.
Right.
Really gives a sense of intenseness to the stage.
Mm-hmm.
It gives a sense of urgency and like some
Intensity.
shit is going down.
Yeah.
I agree, right?
It's definitely like we're in the action right now.
So you're in the shit.
Center of the storm. The eye of the storm.
We are. We're at the Doppel Talent Center. We're definitely in the shit of it.
It's like the Matrix.
It is like the Matrix. We took the blue pill? Or is it the red pill?
I don't know.
Shit, which one was... You
Probably
take
the red
I think it's the
pill.
red pill. You take
Yeah.
the red pill and you go down the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Alright. We took the red pill.
Yes.
But we had an interesting discussion beforehand, right? About how our two stages kind of differed, but not in a small way, in a very, very large and noticeable way.
In a, like complete kind of way.
Yeah, like complete divergence here.
Yeah.
So again, we mentioned this before in the previous episodes, but I'm playing this through a different way than Joey is. So he's seeing it go through where the robots are fully destroyed by their weaknesses, correct?
Right.
And I'm playing through it where they just have been beaten. Not quite technically destroyed. I did air quotes again. Nobody's going to see air quotes. Well, they're not destroyed. There we go.
Yeah.
And it actually resulted in a really dramatic change specifically for this level. and which
Yeah.
we'll kind of go
Yeah.
through as we walk through the stage. All right?
Yeah. Let's do it.
So right off in the beginning here, there's a difference.
Yeah.
Already we're starting off. In the foreground, actually, for me, it was very different. The actual stage itself looked completely destroyed. Like, the walls were cracked, glass windows were broken, everything there was rubble falling everywhere. It's like I had already destroyed this part of the Doppeltown.
Right.
Whereas
And for me, it was like not at all that. It was just a regular level. Nothing destroyed.
yeah, that seemed.
Do you have enemies?
I did have enemies.
Okay.
I had enemies, so they didn't get destroyed, just the stage. So I'm wondering what
Okay.
exactly I did to make the stage like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I'm kind of curious. Maybe
It's probably just the same. Like one of the things like that you used didn't use the weaknesses or something.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it was because Zero was there and he destroyed it beforehand, but like that's a lot of carnage for Zero. That seems a bit much.
Yeah.
So I don't know. If you guys know, you can let us know right
Yeah.
in. Curious, actually.
Totally.
I have no clue. And my favorite wiki doesn't know.
I know. They should. Come on.
God, get this wiki together, you guys.
Mm.
I'm just kidding. I love the wiki. I'll hail the wiki.
Love the wiki.
So yeah, we have very different looking stages already.
Yeah.
But what we both see here is lots of wall cancer.
Yeah. I can't get away from that wall cancer.
Our favorite enemy, wall cancer. Sorry guys, taking a sip of my coffee and it's done now. Put that away.
Boy.
All right.
Boy. So
Okay, so yes, lots of wall cancer.
yeah.
There's so much
And
wall
then-
cancer you could call it stage 4.
Stage 4 wall cancer.
Oh man.
Oh god.
Actually, it's
Except
stage
this is
2
stage
wall
2
cancer.
wall cancer.
Oh man, the joke is on so many levels. Get it? Because it's stage 2.
I apologize if like this is in bad taste for anyone.
Oh, yeah. Wait, shit. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that. That's very bad. I'm sorry.
But you know.
I meant
it's-
it in good fun.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
mean
good
to
fun.
to not, you know.
Yeah.
I'm
It's-
sorry.
We're having a good time here.
Anyway, now I gotta move on. I feel bad now. Let's move on to
The next part of the stage where it's different for me because it's underwater.
Yes, that was actually a big difference between us. So you want
Yeah.
to talk about yours first?
So yeah, right after you get that mech suit, I don't know if you got one or not.
Sorry?
There's like a ride armor.
Yes, there is ride armor there. I didn't really need it, but there was a robo pad.
So once you jump down from there, it's underwater.
Mm-hmm.
And then you've got this like huge room with like those turtle things.
Mm-hmm. You had like the turtle bots from the Toxic Seahorse stage.
Yeah, so it's
All right.
basically the same as yours, right? But yours is just without water.
Yes, that's about it. Yeah, when I ended up in this area, I was very confused. It was just a big rectangle with nothing in it.
Yeah.
It was all no water, completely empty, and my exit was up above.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where
Same
yours
thing.
was, right?
Yeah. So I think like the ride armor thing is useful if you get the like frog armor,
that way
so you
you
could like swim in the water or whatever.
yeah, you can navigate the water much easier with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't realize that actually there was supposed to be water there, and I was like, oh, hey, that's an innovative new thing where forward progress is above you instead of to the right.
Right.
But nope. Well, kind of. I mean,
yeah. Still. Yeah.
I mean, fair enough. If there had been water there, I wouldn't probably have given it too much of a thought. But
But it's still like cool. It's up. You have to go up.
yeah, it still exists, and that's still a very cool and interesting game design choice.
Yeah.
But speaking of choices, we got to another part here where This
different.
Yeah, it's another different part. So just to preface this, we're about to go into a mini boss room.
Yeah.
Actually, before that, do we want to talk about the elevator snails?
Was that there?
I believe so. I believe it was.
No, I think that's after.
Is that after?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. So we'll talk about the mini boss then. So before we jumped into this stage, or into this mini boss, I had expected to be fighting a certain mini boss so that I could either choose to save or sacrifice Zero. Because
Right.
I had read that depending on which one, you get a different ending. So if you save him, you get the good ending, but you don't get access to his Z-Saber. But if you do sacrifice him, you get the technically bad ending, but you do get the Z-Saber. And I'll talk about those two differences in the endings when we get there. But
Cool.
the only problem was I went into that boss room and there was nothing there.
Yeah.
There was no mini boss for me, Joe.
You had nothing, and I had something.
You did. What did you
Some sort of
have?
bug, mosquito, or whatever.
Yeah, you had.
Does it say on the wiki?
I don't think it's on the wiki here.
No. Yeah, it's like this bug. It like changes colors, shoots like
Yeah.
things. Wait, no, it just like tries to tackle you or whatever, and like shoots like a wheel at you. Pretty simple.
Oh, I did find it. Mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes. Cool.
Mosquitoes.
There's also like these like gas things on the ground that shoot gas at you.
Oh yeah, I saw those things on the ground. I didn't quite know what they were, considering no fucking thing happened in my stage.
It's like once in a while, like a little smoky thing will pop up, and you're probably not gonna hit it.
Fair enough. Yeah, I didn't quite know what that was.
Yeah.
What did you think of the fight overall?
It's pretty easy.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, it's a mini boss. It's not meant to be
Yeah.
too crazy.
Just dodge the tackles and you're good.
Yeah, so, I mean, I'm kind of blown away at the level of the different kinds of ways you'll see the game end, just based on how you play through it. Which is not kind of... Because had we not been doing this simultaneously, I would never have known that there's a different way to see that.
Right.
Back in the 90s, when the internet wasn't as prolific as it is today, I wouldn't have known that there is actually supposed to be a boss there.
Right.
I would never have known that I could be seeing a completely different stage.
Yeah.
Unless you talk about it with your friends on like the playground or some shit.
Yeah, you'd have to have other friends that played the game.
But I didn't have friends to talk about that with, alright?
Yeah.
Also didn't have this game. So that's another thing.
Neither did I.
It's okay. We're playing it now, and that's the important part.
Oh yeah, making up for our childhoods.
Making up for very lost time. But I mean, better late than never, right?
Of course.
I'd say so. So then we end up just kind of moving past here. What else do we get? Is this when we get to the elevator?
Yeah, I guess that's what's next.
The snail elevator?
Snail elevator.
Yeah, I don't really know if that counts as an enemy, so I didn't quite write it down.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't actively seek to hurt you.
Right, but you still have to like destroy the snail to get on the elevator.
You would destroy the shell, right?
The shell, yeah.
Yeah, the rest of it is still there.
Mhm.
So, I mean, we're calling it out. So that's
Alright.
fair, right?
That's cool.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Um.
And then after that, you get to you get to your boss, right?
Yeah. I'm at my boss. You're at your boss.
Well, I'm actually not quite at my boss yet,
Oh, okay.
but we'll talk about your boss first.
So yeah, it's underwater again. It's this big electric bug.
Yes,
Wiki man, what is it?
according to the wiki, it is Voltcurigale.
Voltcurigale. It's like super like huge.
Yeah, it looks kind of like I don't know, like
the
an
Pokemon.
octopus or a jellyfish.
The Pokemon, the water Pokemon.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tentacool?
Tentacool, yeah.
Yeah, it kind of looks like Tentacruel. Like,
But yeah, if you just use the Triad Thunder, I believe it's called, yeah, Triad Thunder, it goes down in like 6 hits or whatever.
oh, there's actually a couple bits of trivia here on Volt Kuragale, kind of related to your Triad Thunder.
Nice.
So, as you mentioned, he is weak to Triad Thunder, which is because he's actually modeled after a jellyfish.
Oh.
Because his Japanese name is Boruto Karageru, which I probably mispronounced entirely, which is derived from the Japanese word kurage, which means jellyfish.
Cool.
Yeah, and so the reason that he's weak to thunder is because jellyfish are made entirely of water, and ironically it uses electrical attacks. But ironically it uses electrical attacks itself.
But aren't jellyfish like electrical in a way? No.
No, I don't think electrical is the right word for it, but I do get what you're saying. It does. I think it just harms through its tendrils.
Yeah.
I don't think it sends electricity per se.
No, I'm probably thinking of those like super deep sea,
Yeah, like the really big, like Australian jellyfish.
the ones that like glow.
Yeah, the ones that are like in deep, deep water.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know of those ones. I don't know about that one. I don't want to fuck with those.
I don't want to be there in the first place.
No. But yeah, so what about this boss? Anything else?
That's all that I've got on this boss.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
So for me, that boss room was empty again. So I know the room that you fought him in, or what it in, and I actually had to go past it to fight my boss, which was
so weird.
Yeah, which is weird. I mean, they planned that out, but my boss again is Vile. I fought Vile again for the second time.
That's weird.
Like, I'm having flashbacks to X1. Except this one, Vile just seems more desperate.
Yep.
Don't want to kill you. I mean, he
already lost like 3 times.
He's lost so many times. At this point, it's just humiliating.
Yeah.
So as I get in here, he monologues a bit, telling me that I'm prepared to die at his hands, and at the hands of his new robot, the Goliath.
Uh-huh.
Which I guess looks bigger. I don't know. It looked like a right armor to me.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, it didn't seem Goliath-like. Goliath-like is something I would describe maybe the end boss, but we'll talk about that later. Not the end boss, the boss of the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, so it's kind of one of those long-form stages where it's more rectangular than it is square. So you have a lot of room to move left and right. So one of his signature attacks is something we haven't seen before. It's ramming into you.
Ooh.
I know. They're really innovative weapon and boss design. We're really trying out something new here. Fucking hell. But his robot shoots laser beams, which is interesting. So the Goliath has some new moves. They get more powerful as the more you destroy him. Until I found this weird. He has a charge shot in this Goliath mech that in like his desperation move, it looks like one of those Pac-Man ghosts if you put it on its side and just kind of made it move laterally.
Okay.
It looked weird. Like it didn't look like it looked like a shot that you would like draw as a child and be like, "Yeah, he's shooting a laser." Pew!
Laser man.
And they're like, "Huh. All right." Anyway, after you beat him in his Goliath form, obviously you fight him without armor because that's just how we do.
Yeah. That's what happens in Megaman X.
That's also just how Vile fights.
Yeah.
That's how he's fought since X1.
Same way every time.
Just fight in a mech, destroy the mech, fight him on the ground. And he fights them pretty much the same way as he did before.
Yeah.
He has a flame pillar and a scatter shot. The only difference is that he has a super dash, so he'll kind of do like a similar kind of dash to us. And if he grabs you, he will do a chokehold, and you will have to try and escape.
Cool.
Yeah, but that's about it, dude.
All right.
After we beat him, he gives us his dying line of, "Don't think this is the end, X. I will haunt you to the day you die." Just what we need, another fucking spectral robot to haunt us. Don't we have enough?
We kind of knew he was haunting us till the day we died anyway.
I mean, that's Sigma's gig, yo. You're infringing upon his territory. Anyway, that's what I got for that stage.
Cool.
But I could maybe see if there's some internet backstory here.
Internet backstory.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's go to our favorite wiki page and see if there's any good information here about Vile Mark II. Here we go. A little bit of backstory. What was left of Vile after his destruction at the hands of X in the first game was salvaged by a Reploid scientist named Dr. Doppler, who was infected by the Sigma virus. Gasp! Doppler created Vile a new body and upgraded his weapons. However, the influence of the Sigma virus around him turned him insane, and the only thing he could think of was getting revenge on X, who had previously killed him.
Oh, man.
Instead of assisting Doppler in creating a new body, he left the lab on his own accord. He lured X into that abandoned factory, which was set up to self-destruct, and tried to hinder X from escaping by fighting him in his new ride armor, which was that fight that we did before in Volt Catfish's stage.
Uh-huh.
Which is very interesting. What else do we got here? Yeah, that's about it. In addition to his original shoulder cannon and knee-mounted... Hold up. Knee-mounted napalm launcher? That's where he was shooting the fire out of his knee?
What?
Why would you have a knee-mounted napalm launcher?
It's gonna get in your face, yo.
Also, how do you, like...
Yeah, you'd have to, like, bend your knee and,
bend my knee and shoot. I don't get... Okay. He also gained a missile launcher on his left shoulder. He also acquired a shield bearing his personal V insignia worn over his back, although this was never used in game battle.
Alright.
That's about it. That's all I got here.
Cool. So, that was Internet Backstory.
Internet backstory. Nice.
Yeah.
I'm liking this segment.
Yeah.
All right, that's all we got for Doppler 2.
Alright, that was cool.
Yeah.
That was cool.
So you want to just jump in here to Doppler 3?
Yeah, let's do it. On to Doppler 3.
I have a bad feeling about this stage. If I know anything about X, I know what this stage is going to be.
Oh, yeah.
All right, well, let's get it over with.
Here we go.
Hey guys, welcome back.
It's Extreme.
Yes, it is.
You're with Zach and Joey.
You are with Zach and Joey. I wish we had a radio station number that we could just say. You're
Extreme 93.7 FM.
The stream. Boing. I feel we need like some sound effects. Aruga. Sorry to everybody's headphones.
Yeah.
I just saw that pop up on my on the chart here. Never mind. Okay. So Doppler 3.
Yes.
Pretty much what we expected.
Yeah. Boss run.
Boss rush.
Boss rush.
So I like the music.
Yeah, I noted that too. It's like something evil is about to happen, kind of.
Yeah, I wrote down more purposeful sounding, like we're getting down to business.
Yeah.
And what could be more purposeful and getting down to business than starting the stage off with lots of wall cancer? Lots and lots of wall cancer.
Stage 3 wall cancer.
Is that supposed to mean something like that with all the wall cancer?
I don't know.
Why did I know they must like that enemy a lot. Maybe
It's just so simple, I guess, and effective.
I have a thought. They started off the game with a lot of those robots with cannons on its head
Yeah.
that like shot like up in an arc,
Right.
and they kind of phased that out, and now they've moved into more wall cancer.
Yeah, because the levels like have been going up and down
Yeah,
lately.
there's
you
a
know,
lot,
instead of side to side.
lot more verticality.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if that's also just a function of. Oh my god! Sorry, I just noticed it's still snowing outside.
Sucks for you.
Yeah, what the fucking hell? What month is this?
Still March.
That makes
Still
no
March.
sense. We're supposed to be getting preparing for April showers. And the Mayflowers, not snow.
No.
Sorry, I got off track.
Don't worry, it'll melt like tomorrow.
That's true. Snow doesn't really stick long here. Anyway, we were talking about wall cancer, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
As usual.
As we do. I mean, sometimes I'll just call you during the day and talk about wall cancer. Am I right? No.
Just like on our lunch breaks, yeah. So wall cancer, right?
Just sitting at my desk, wall cancer.
Right?
Such a bitch.
Yeah.
But I think there's a conspiracy here going on. I think they actually started liking this enemy more as the development went on, because they seem to be putting that in more and more stages.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'm just noticing it more, but I'm just going to say it. Maybe there's something going on. Maybe they like that enemy now.
Maybe.
Who
Who
knows?
knows? Who knows?
All right, well, boss rush room.
Yeah.
So
We're
let's
in
do
there.
it.
Let's do it.
So is there going to be... Should we put in, like, vignettes of all the different musics here?
Well, it's all the same.
All right, well...
We can put one.
No, we can put one. Well, let's put one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be weird. Wait, they already listened to the music.
So many times.
Yeah, they did. 12 times. No, I'm just kidding. We didn't do that to you. Anyway.
If we had the sword. or
Yeah.
whatever,
It would have been quick.
could just do like 12 really quick ones.
What if you just, like, had layered 12... Or, sorry, like 8 tracks of the same song, just
top of each
slightly
other?
off by, like, 1 second on top of
I'll
each
see how
other.
that sounds.
I feel like that'll sound awful. But if it sounds okay, that's what you guys have heard, and I hope it was pleasant.
I'll try to put something fun. Maybe.
Okay. Sounds good. I trust you.
Yeah.
But, so we just run through... Let me just run through this, because I got bored fighting the bosses again. So every time I fought a boss, I wrote down a quip or a pun or just something because I got bored and I wanted to.
Because
Alright.
it's extreme, and that's just like the extreme thing to do.
Yeah, right? Because fuck it, why not?
Yeah.
Alright, so I started off with Gravity Beetle. And since he's weak to Ray Splash, I wrote, not everybody loves Ray.
Oh, yeah.
So there we go.
I'm glad you didn't tell me this beforehand.
I know, I wanted to get your fresh take on it.
Yeah.
And then we have Toxic Seahorse, who was frozen with fear because we had to get him with the ice, with
All right.
the ice attack.
So you're using the attacks as part of the puns. I like it.
Yeah, see, I switch it up a little bit. But for Blizzard Buffalo, I didn't really have one because I just wrote, he never learns. Because he never learns. I did the exact same thing we did in the first episode of this game.
Yeah.
And just got him trapped in a corner again. So he never learns. But Neon Tiger, I wrote...
Neon Tiger. Something with the killers.
I wrote something actually for Guns N' Roses.
Oh.
That there are no more fun in games.
Nice.
No more fun in games. I think I was kind of reaching on the next one with Blast Hornet, because you fight him off with a gravity thing.
Okay.
And I just wrote, well, gravity.
Don't get it.
Because it's a gravity well. That's not good.
That's what I thought.
I've crossed out something that was even worse, so. But the next one's good. We fought Crush Crawfish and brought the thunder
Nice.
to take him down.
Got it. That's an easy one.
It is, yeah, that was a quick one. Quick and easy. Came right off the tongue. And then Volt Catfish. This is a bit of a longer one. I said he has more drills in his mouth than a guy who has cavities in his head, the dentist. A bit of a long one, but I didn't have time to workshop it.
Yeah, it's okay. That was more of like a joke, not a pun.
Yeah, I know. Not all of them can be puns.
But it was good.
I thought it was good.
Yeah.
And the last one, Tunnel Rhino, considering his weakness was the acid bubble, I said that he melted under pressure.
Nice.
Thank you. And then that's it. We're donezo.
Yeah, good pun game.
Thank you. I thought it was pretty interesting. I kept running back after I was like, maybe I'll write something down here. And I just didn't want to go through and be like, gravity field, talk to you, blah, 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 blah. Fucking
Yeah,
no.
this one and this one and this one.
No.
I don't even think we talked about it, like any of them in the last game.
Yeah, no. I think we briefly mentioned it.
Yeah.
But I think we were talking about other shit.
Yeah.
It was a bit of a distracting episode. But after that, we move on to the one connecting hallway in this stage,
Oh, yeah.
which has lasers and one singular laser cannon guy. And that's it.
That's the level.
That's the level, you guys. Not
One laser.
one laser and a couple laser hallway. Like, that's about it. There's nothing. I'm not like being
They
hyperbolic
should
here.
have had
That's it.
sharks with laser beams, at least, attached to their heads.
That's a good one. Where are my sharks with friggin' laser beams attached to their heads?
They could, like, easily do that in this game. Come on.
We would be pleasing Dr. Evil. I just want sharks with friggin' laser beams. Why? Yeah, that man. Those. God damn it. I like those movies. Do you like
Yeah.
those movies?
I did like those movies. They're classic.
I don't know. My dad was a huge fan of Gold, remember?
Oh, yeah?
He made us watch it like every summer. He liked it that much.
I liked the second one the best.
Was that The Spy Who Shagged Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one too.
They were all good.
I think
They
they
were
were
all
all good. I wish he would. Well, I don't know about now. Mike
Yeah.
Myers is a bit old.
Yeah.
Pass the torch on to someone else.
Mm.
Oh well, they're still good classics. If you haven't seen them, Joey and I highly suggest you do. Or are you
Yeah.
doing the the intro?
The intro song.
Na 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 na
Yeah.
na 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 na.
God, I really want to watch it
na
now.
na na. Ba-na-na-na-na. Ba-na-na-na-na. Ba-na-na-na.
Yeah,
It's pretty groovy.
it's really groovy.
Okay, enough about Austin Powers.
So yeah, we're like fighting Doppler now.
Now we're fighting Doppler, the who really likes his beard.
Yes.
He seems to be stroking it very vigorously. Like, I don't know if this is gonna come through on the microphone, but I'm scratching my beard as vigorously as he is.
I hear it. If I don't talk.
I was trying
Sorry,
to make
I
a.
was talking.
No, it's fine. I think I scratched loud enough to make that come through. I was scratching very vigorously.
What if we do it at the same time?
All right, ready? One,
Yeah,
two,
go.
3.
I wanted to see how long that would go.
Just listen to 1 minute of beard scratching. Hey,
Coffee.
Hey guys, welcome to 1 minute of beard scratching with Joey and Zach. We're just gonna be scratching our beards for 1 straight minute. We hope you really enjoy. Scratch, 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 scratch.
That was like some Bob Ross action there.
I was trying to channel my inner Ross. We'll paint a nice happy cloud up in the sky, and isn't that nice? So lovely. Did you know he was a soldier?
Really?
Yeah, I think he fought in Nam.
Wow.
Yeah, which is so weird.
Interesting.
Like the calmest dude ever was a soldier.
Yeah.
Huh, isn't that interesting? I hope I didn't just make that up and get him confused with someone else. If I'm wrong, you guys can berate me and in an email. But either way, let's talk about Doppler. We're getting off track.
Yeah.
So
Scratches
Doppler,
his beard.
he scratches his beard and has a monologue, sort of. So he offers that we join him in this utopia, and oh, sorry, my fiance's home. He offers that we join him. And the dog out in the hallway. Yep, so he offers that we join him in his utopia, which is capitalized, so is utopia a place?
I guess so.
I guess so too, but I found that a bit weird. I thought the name of the utopia was Doppeltown.
Like, he said utopia, which makes the word
But he makes it into like a noun.
Yeah,
by
like
capitalizing
improper noun.
He makes it into a proper
improper noun.
Improper noun.
Improper, yeah.
Yeah,
So
but I
shouldn't
mean,
have a capital.
it's pretty weird. I thought it would. He's like making it a place now. So either way, I'm getting hung up on this. We basically say, nah, that ain't for us. That ain't me. And we and he says that we need to prepare for rippage, basically. Prepare for rippage.
That's what she said.
I was gonna say that's what I say when I'm making a salad. Prepare for rippage.
You mean when you're tossing a salad?
Or I was gonna say prepare for roughage. Prepare for roughage as he rips off his lab coat and shows us his goofy ass battle body.
Yeah.
Which looks pretty dumb. It's like a bite-sized version of Volt Catfish. Like he's got that thing on his back.
Yeah.
With like the gigantic electrodes popping out of his shoulders.
Yeah.
And he does his like, ho pose. Where he gets his arms out and hoes.
And he's got green spaghetti.
He's got green spaghetti that covers his body. And it heals him.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's get into the fight actually. So he has electric balls, the heal shield, which is green spaghetti.
Heal shield.
And he has a
thing.
fire charge, which we were talking about this before. This is the
Yeah.
stupidest looking attack.
Looks pretty stupid.
It's real dumb. It looks like the animation in this is so awful. It's like a 3-year-old drew it. I swear to God.
It's pretty infantile.
Yeah, it's just, it could be a lot better. And just the attack, it looks like it's going to be a lot faster and more menacing.
Right, and it's so slow, and you don't even have to do anything to dodge it.
Yeah, you just like move. And he'll just kind of aim to where you are.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
Just move away from there.
Which is just so lazy. There's a lot of lazy. And that's about, like, the fight is really easy.
Yeah.
Like, just don't shoot him when he has his green spaghetti up. And then that's it.
Yeah, then you beat him.
Then you beat him. And there's, again, no fucking sound effect for explosion, no explosion sound effect when you beat
it just
him.
fades out.
Come the fuck on, guys. Why are there no explosions anymore?
For, like, the most appropriate parts.
Like, really?
That we need explosions, there's no explosions.
Like, the parts that you hang on where it's like you see them exploding and there's no sound. It's just quiet. Why?
It's so anticlimactic.
It ruins it for me. It's just like, okay, well, that happened, so I guess fuck it, right?
We're done.
Yeah. Speaking of fuck it, they have a discussion afterwards because he's not dead. He just exploded. You know, explosions are just a minor inconvenience sometimes.
Yeah.
But Doppler starts talking to X, and X has the dumbest line here. Now, let's kind of workshop out if this is like if we missed something in the previous conversation. But he says, "Doppler, you can talk, but before the fight started, you talked to him."
Yeah, I don't get it.
I don't understand that. What in the actual fuck? Is he trying to imply that you're talking to the real Doppler now as opposed to the like Sigma virus infected Doppler?
Oh, maybe.
Is that what he's implying? Because that's not what came off.
It doesn't make. I don't know.
Like I'm reaching real.
It's a fail.
Here.
It's a fail.
It's a fail.
No matter whatever they're trying to do, it was a failure.
I'm giving it a big thumbs down. And I'm saying,
can you
no.
talk?
Can you can talk? You can shut up.
And he goes,
Max.
you can talk?
Are you a real boy? But yeah, Doppler then kind of goes on to explain he made the battle body for Sigma, and he's sorry that he fucked up, and that now it's time to go fight Sigma.
Yeah.
Right after this commercial break. Because you don't actually go straight to fighting Sigma, you get warped out of the stage, and that's the end of the stage.
Yeah, you get to save it at least.
Yeah, you save it. You get to save and see the password screen.
Yeah.
But before we
Don't forget to write it down.
Don't forget to write it down. But before we show you guys the password screen for this episode, which is that great idea, actually, the password screen for our episodes. We should talk more about that later. I don't know. I feel like that's an interesting idea I want to explore.
What?
Password screens for our... Never mind. I don't
Okay. Okay.
know. I want to do a little bit of our favorite internet backstory. Let's talk a little bit about Dr. Doppler here.
Yeah.
So, according to the internet, Dr. Doppler is a Reploid scientist who serves as the main antagonist. Thank you. Prior to the game, Doppler became famous for having seemingly created a vaccine to the Maverick virus, which I guess was the Sigma virus before he brand co-opted it.
That's exactly what he did.
Yeah, and Doppler built Doppeltown with the assistance of the, air quotes, reformed Mavericks who congregated around him. Unfortunately, it soon turned out that the vaccine was a placebo, and more Mavericks were created as a result. Doppler then became the leader of an army comprised of some of the most powerful Mavericks the world has ever seen.
All right.
Yes, later on in our story, it's revealed that Sigma took control of Dr. Doppler and forced him to create a new battle body. He also rebuilt Vile, hired Bit and Byte of, hold on, Bit and Byte of the Nightmare Police? Hold on.
The Nightmare Police.
I'm clicking on that link. What is the Nightmare Police? The Nightmare Police is comprised of Bit and Byte. Are you kidding me?
Oh, God.
You lead me on with the nugget of Nightmare Police, and that's all you have to tell me? Come on. Okay, Bit and Byte of the Nightmare Police to destroy X and Zero. Doppler himself is fought at the end of the stage where he's, beat him. Upon defeat, Doppler comes to his senses, telling him about the new battle body, which we talked about. What happens to Doppler afterwards depends on whether Zero is still alive. So, let's save that. Well, yeah, let's save that for later. Because I feel like that's going to be taking it into endgame territory. Either way, Dr. Doppler has made no subsequent appearances, and his true fate is unknown. So basically,
Ooh.
we have no fucking clue. Thank
All
you,
right,
Internet. And that has been Internet Backstory. And that's about it for this episode.
Yeah. I guess. Wait, Zach,
What?
you can talk?
That genuinely caught me by surprise.
Yes.
Oh, that was funny. Oh, man. Okay.
That's so good because like we could like do a podcast because it involves talking.
That's perfect. Yeah, right? You could talk? Oh, man. Okay, let's end on that. So thank you guys for listening. We're leaving on the cliffhanger here because this next episode, episode 20, is going to be the end of X3.
Yes.
Well, we'll give it a good, long discussion and chat it up real nice.
Sure thing. Yeah.
But we're almost getting up to an hour on this recording if I factor in the time on the
I know.
songs that we're going to add in.
It's a long one. It's a long one. It's good.
Good one.
Yeah.
So again, thank you guys for listening. As always, if you have questions, comments, concerns, criticism, or you just want to get in contact with us, please feel free to email us at our email. It's the Xstream, that's ITSTHEXSTREAM @gmail.com. Or what else can they do?
They could comment on our Podbean account, on our iTunes account.
That's right. They can like and share and subscribe and do all that nice stuff.
All those things.
That makes me happy in my heart place. In my heart chest. In my chesticle. And let us know if you wanted to do more coffee-based episodes.
Yeah.
Did you think this made a difference, or were we just the same as our goofy selves?
We're the same. I felt more energetic a little bit.
I did, definitely did.
Yeah.
I felt the energy in your voice for this episode.
Yeah.
I think that was good.
Yeah, I think it was good too.
We'll see how we end up at work tomorrow. Either way, that's about it, you guys. So we'll fade out as we normally do with the wonderful sounds of the password screen.
Yeah, don't forget to write it down.
Do not forget to write it down. We'll talk to y'all next week.
Yeah.